Taking action for troubled kids by streamlining Child Protective Services. That's the mission for an oversight committee at our state capitol. But their first meeting happened today, more than a year after that mission was assigned. The committee is made up of some of your lawmakers, as well as Maricopa County Attorney Bill Montgomery and the Director of DES. All of them were involved in a 3-hour brainstorming session on how to fix our broken child welfare system. But this help coming too late for some Arizona kids. ABC 15's Elizabeth Irwin going in depth tonight for us. Elizabeth, you know, honestly, the need for CPS, it's so important. It's so huge.
Absolutely, Stephanie. In fact, we have a bigger percentage of kids going into state custody than any other state in the country. Right now, there are about 15,000 kids in state care and not nearly enough foster and adoptive families to help them. People who work in the system say your lawmakers need to do a lot more than talk to make change.
Look, Puppy.
We can't show you their faces because they're in Child Crisis Center's emergency shelter, but trust me when I say these kids are cute, and their stories would break your heart.
We are very frustrated. We're very upset by the fact that these little ones are spending the night in case managers' offices rather than with loving families.
You heard Marcia Reck right. Right now, there are more kids in CPS custody than there are beds for them to sleep in.
The shelters are close to full or full. Group homes are full.
Every one of the 42 beds here at Child Crisis Center is full.
And we get children from 2 days old straight out of the hospital all the way up to age 18. I wish it would change. I don't see anything on the horizon.
Marcia says she's thrilled the CPS Oversight Committee is finally meeting, but we all know talk is cheap.
Well, we have another new session starting in January, so we'll see what comes on at that point.
Marcia says if we help families before it gets to this point, there will be fewer kids placed in state custody.
In the long run, it would save the state money if they had done that.
But the reality is they haven't. The reality is, even with 15,000 children in CPS custody, even more need help.
Workers at that Child Crisis Center, they really need people to step up and foster or adopt children in need, and they also need a lot of money to help keep that emergency shelter open. There's going to be a fundraiser this weekend, so if you'd like some info, you can head to our website, abc15.com.
To hear about all of the different kids, not enough beds, and that some are sleeping in CPS offices.
Yeah, it breaks your heart.
It's awful. Okay, thanks so much for that report.